Welcome, welcome to our wonderful knowledge sharing session. We have been discussing about management and organization behavior. I am Dr. Maharajan with you. So, before we proceed further, let us see what we have discussed so far. So, we learned about organization culture. What is organization culture? Like individuals or societies have culture, the organizations also have cultures. These are the shared values, beliefs, and assumptions that shape the behavior of people within the organization. Then we have seen leadership styles, the different styles managers or leaders adapt to motivate their teams. Then we have seen about change management, the resistance to change also we have seen. Now, can you guess in this context, can you guess what we are going to discuss today? So, we have some clues here like organization structures, that's the different ways companies organize the departments, reporting relationship and all. And we have the teamwork dynamics, how teams are formed, the duration of the team, the structure of the team, whether they are loosely held or tightly held teams. And we have employee motivations, the intrinsic motivations and extrinsic motivations. Intrinsic motivations is derived from the job itself, like interesting job and satisfying job others. Extrinsic motivations are from the external factors, and that may be financial motivation or non-financial motivations also. Then we have models of organization behavior. Models means the theoretical frameworks that explain the complex interactions and relationships between the people, process, and organizations. Yes, we are going to focus more on the models of organization behavior today. So we will discuss 2 or 3 models of organizational behavior uh, that will help us in understanding the complex dynamics of the organizations, and that will also help us in predicting the outcomes. These models which we are going to see, that will help us to anticipate what is going to happen and how teams are expected to respond or behave in different situations, and it will help us in any case it will be guidance to our decision making for change initiatives, for organizational design. We call organization interventions also if required sometimes. So these models help us to simplify the, the understanding of organization behavior. So let us see one by one. At first we have something called contingency model. The contingency model, um, actually what it tells us, there is no best way to organize or lead a company. It depends upon the situation. Contingency model, something like a situational approach. So effectiveness depends upon the structures, processes, and the leaderships and situations also. Okay. So what are the key takeaways? Uh, in a small case study also, by applying the contingency approach, we will be able to restructure the teams, adjust processes, because one size does not fit all. So that's the key takeaway from this contingency model. So according to the situation, the different styles to be adopted. Next model what we have is the systems model. Systems, we all know input, process, and outputs. What inputs are given? Like the resources we have here, we have information. Understand? Information is also a resource. Information and data, they are also resource, and other elements enter the organization. Resources include the human resources also. Then the processes, what workflows, what are the activities we do, what functions we perform, and all these processes transform inputs into outputs. So the outputs can be products or services or other outcomes. But one more important thing here is the feedback. The feedback flows from outputs to us to see whether things are going as per plan or not, or else we need to make adjustments to the inputs or to the processes, as the case may be. So we have seen 2 models. Now the third model is behavior model. Okay, in organization people behave differently, even at other places also, at home also. like we are more focused here on organization. The individual factors. Each individual has their own personality, their attitudes, their perceptions, their prejudices, and other individual characteristics that influence their behavior with others. Same with group dynamics, how the interaction is between or among teams in different departments, how people work together, okay? Whether it is a conducive environment or conflict environment, in what cases it is. So what are the organizational factors? The policies, the structures in the organization, the reporting relationships, the cultures, and individual group behavior, they all make the organizational factors. So in behavioral model, we have three levels: individual factors, group dynamics, and organizational factors. Now, let us recollect what we have studied so far. What is intrinsic motivation? What is extrinsic motivation? What is job design and leadership styles? Okay, you can find the answers here. The factors that motivate the individuals, like personal interest, values, or sense of accomplishment, these are intrinsic motivations. Extrinsic motivations are like rewards, recognitions, and sometimes can be negative punishments also. Like job design, how the structure, task, and what are the autonomy, role, and motivation factors. So leadership style refer to different approaches managers take to motivate their teams. Fine. So what we have studied today, we have seen what is organizational model. We have discussed three organizational models, and now we understand the holistic understanding of a organization models. We try to understand through these models the organizational behaviors. So this will help us in informed decision making, and it will help us further in adaptability and resilience in change. So these are we have given some more resources, references. Hope you have learned a lot today. So you are with Dr. Maharajan. Continue watching my videos. Thank you.